Hello, this is Cara. Today I've got some little Christmas tags to show you. They're very much in the junk journal mode, using corrugated cardboard as the base, scraps of cardstock, Christmas themed cardstock, some vellum cut out Christmas trees, and some little scraps of tags, a little embellishment. All of these were made, I've got a number of them to show me, and all of them have been made pretty much according to the same formula. So each of them have either 2, 3 or 4 strips. Now I got given a bag of bits and pieces from a friend who does a lot of card making, and I basically just used the strips I got. They were fairly well colour and theme coordinated already because she was making cards with them. So I've started, the first step was to start with 3 pieces of cardstock in a tag length, and you can see here's the 3 on this one. 1, 2, 3, and then I actually added another little one there, 4. So I just did the bases like that first. Once they were done, I then proceeded to put on the next layer of embellishment, which was the Christmas tree cut out from vellum with a die cut. Sometimes I had a little label I had. This one is another Christmas tree with some pearl drops, and it's also, this one here, you can see it's on a base of a white base, then the red card, then the green, and then that little piece. So you can sort of mix and match as you go. I've done some stamping on this one, these cling stamps. That's a little bit of washi tape on that one. Then the piece of cardstock, the piece of corrugated cardboard, this whole glued together piece is then glued to the cardstock. And if you look on the reverse, before I did all the embellishments, I have to say I then covered the back as well with scraps. So these two have got different scraps, and then I've just put some gesso. So this is the scrap of paper here, scrap of washi, some tea stain paper, scrap of wrapping paper, and some tea stain paper, and they've just been gessoed around the edge. So I've got a few of them. I'll just show you, it's a similar formula, and if you just keep get a production line going, which is what I did. So here's another one in the same format as the ones I was saying. Here's my 4 pieces of strips of card, this time, lined up at the top, and then sometimes I cut off the length so you can expose another piece of card underneath. Some rubber stamping, an embellishment, little paper envelope card, paper envelope, and some masking tape. Similar again, you can see I've got a little bit of masking tape stuck here, but you've got the green as the first card layer, then that one, then that one, then this one, with my tree again, and with the dots and with the stamping. Placed on your cardstock and then on the back, so you can write your greeting. Various scraps of paper. This one I've added a postage stamp. So they're all slightly different, and then they're made into a tag, the idea being hang them from a tree, from a Christmas tree. So I'll show you these. This is a longer one. Basically it was dictated by the, there we are, I've got 3 on there at once, dictated by the size of the card I had. So once again, 3 strips. I added a long strip of vellum in this case, which had been embossed. Then a little Christmas bauble on a tag. Same thing again. Done a bit more pearl drops on that to make it look a bit Christmassy. You can see here 1, 2, 3 and 4 pieces of card with the tag then on top. And that there with your cardstock with a corrugated card. And then similar again. Here you can see 1, 2 and 3 pieces of card on top of each other, bit of stamping and the tree. Then similar treatment on the back. Oops, similar treatment on the back. They're very junk journal-y, shall we say. Got my little markers there to tell me where to go, so I don't go out of screen. Now I started to vary, as I went along, I started to vary some and make a little pocket at the base of a strip. So once again, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of card, but this one was longer and it was then folded up to create a pocket, which I've then put a little tiny tag in. A greeting. Similar thing here, a little paper's been turned up to create a little pocket. I've popped in this little greeting in here, done some stamping, little tree. Same thing again, 4 layers. So I did them progressively and built them up and made it up as I went along. And you've got similar thing here. You can see this one's got its little pocket, little card underneath there, another tree, and then the same bits and pieces of scraps on the back. So these are being given to junk journaling friends. Here's some more just to show you the variety you can get. And this is literally scraps. Literally scraps, except for the vellum, which was some vellum that was gifted to me. All of this is bits and pieces. So once again, you can see your 3 layers, turn up that, make a pocket. Add them a little envelope in there, put some masking tape across there just to add a bit of colour to offset the red down here. Bit of stamping and the tree. Same thing again, pocket with a little tag I've made. You can see the layers, it's all about the layers. 3, 4 layers there, turned up. Where you have double-sided cardstock, it's handy to be able to turn it up. And those are pretty much, nothing much to see here on the back, but the idea being you write your message or your greeting. And the last couple, just so you get the idea, these, once again, 1, 2, 3 layers. This one's been turned up, bit of stamping there, little card in a pocket, postage stamp, Christmas tree cut out, 3 layers, turn it up, bit of scrap there, stamp it. What I found is I got out all my, well not all, I got out some of the Christmas stamps I had, and I ended up just, using them more than I ever have actually. I'm going to put that one there, it's a bit different. So, another simple idea for Christmas. These are junk journal natured Christmas tags. Just a bit different from the normal. Hope you have a go at making one or two. Thanks for watching. Bye.